Hello everyone, this is just a spellings video to explain what I've given you on Aladdin Connect. So what I'm hoping you'll do this week is a little bit of revision on what we've done on some letter patterns in class and a few new bits as well. So you're sick of me telling you now that you can't just rely on sounding out to do your spellings once you get to third and fourth class. You need to understand that lots of different letter patterns can produce lots of different sounds. So you need to learn to visualize them and be able to recognize what they look like. So let's go back over a couple of letter string patterns that we've done this year so far. The first one is you came up with the mnemonic, oh you love donuts, so donut words for ould words. So I want you to compile your own list at home now. Remember, ould words, they predominantly make an ould or an oud sound. So for example, we've got should, but we also have shoulder, or wouldn't, or boulder, etc. So compile your own list, and I'll give you a list on Friday and see how you got on with them. Also, if you get that done easily enough, try oh you got homework. Oh you got homework words. These can make a whole host of different sounds. So if we put th in front of it, we've got though. But if we put a t at the end of that, we've got thought. I thought about doing it. A farmer might use a plough. Very topical at the moment. Cough, etc., etc. So see what you can come up with in that regard too. And if you're very good, you can change it to oh you got homework tonight words. So we've got one there already. Thought. They all make an alt sound really. Bought. Sought, etc., etc. So at the end of the week, I'm hoping whoever's at home will give you a little dictation based on all those types of words that you've come up with, and a few more words that we're going to do in a minute. Also, take out your novel or whatever you're reading and just open up a page and see how many ould words you can find, or how many oh you got homework tonight words you can find. Just familiarize yourself with them. The more you see them, the more you experience them, the more they'll get into your head. And even if you're just reading for pleasure, keep an eye out for them too. Okay, so you can practice writing them in your copies, but if you want to go outside, get a bit of chalk and do it on the wall, or do it on the cement pat or whatever you have. It'll all wash off. I'm sure your parents won't mind. We're moving on to some new words then. We've got some core words. Some core words, there's 3. So I've got 6 I words here. So we'll do a little bit of study of them. Idea is the first one. These are all words that commonly come up in writing. Okay, so the reason you learn these is because you have to spell them a lot more than other types of words, and then some of them follow rules that help you spell other words too. Idea, very much linked to that business IKEA that we did a lot of work on at the start of the year. So you just change the K with a D and you've got idea. So think of IKEA when you're thinking of idea. Illness, we can break that into 2 different sounds. Okay, so you've got your ill and your ness. Any word that ends in ness always has a double S at the end of it. So this should help you spell any other words that have an S at the end of it, like wellness, sickness, etc. So if you're giving a dictation at the end of the week, maybe you don't have to throw an illness in it. You could put in sickness or wellness or something like that, okay? Or your Royal Highness or something like that. Imagine. Okay, so this is a bit of a tricky ending. INE, like as we're talking about sounding out, that if you looked at INE and its own, it would make an ein sound. And you know, if it's a 1-syllable sound like let's say like to wine, or a glass of wine, or whatever, it always makes an ein sound. But when it gets into multiple syllable sounds like imagine, that has 3 sounds, it doesn't always make an ein sound. In fact, sometimes it makes an in sound, like here we've got imagine, and sometimes it makes an een sound. So you need to learn which ones make an in sound, basically. You need to learn which ones make an een sound, you need to learn which ones make an ein sound. But this week we're going to focus on the in ones. So we've got imagine is INE. You've also got ones like examine. You've also got other ones like, God, I can't think of any now offhand. But come up with some yourself if you can find some. And then if you've that done, see can you come up with ones that make an een sound, like machine, or trampoline, Yeah. And then of course there's loads that make the ein sound. You don't have to worry too much about them, like underline or whatever. But focus on the in ones. See, can you come up with a list of ones that end in I-N-E? Use your dictionaries to help you. Important. I always think of that as two different words. That's a tricky word. Import and ant. So import, ant. Import, ant gives you important. Injured. Okay, so there's a little rule that we can learn here as well. That'll help you learn other ones. So if a word ends in a vowel, consonant, vowel, you just add D in it if you want to put it in the past tense. So he injured his foot, or he cured the man, vowel, consonant, vowel, or he cared for his granny, yeah, or he declared that you must stay in your homes, etc. Whereas if for other words that don't end in vowel, consonant, vowel, you might have to add ed onto them. Like for example, there's wonder, but if you want to say he wondered, you have to add ed onto it. So then you have your vowel, consonant. Okay, so keep an eye on them. And then our last one is our own country, Ireland. I'll leave you come up with your own way to figure that one out yourself. Okay, so that's the spellings I want you to work on this week. I'll go back over and we've got your ould words, compile a list of them, your ough words, and your ought. I'll give you a big list on Friday, compare it on them. Look at these 6 words. We've got idea, illness, imagine. So you can come up with more words that end in ine. Important. I just want you to learn that. Break it into 2 words: import and ant. Injured. Remember, vowel, consonant, vowel ends in a D. And Ireland. And then play dictation games yourselves, maybe. Or I might send a dictation on Learn Connect on Thursday, and someone at home can give it to you on Friday that use all these words and words that use the same kind of rules. Okay, see you later.